Dude, so on defense, we could talk a little bit about what to see coming this training camp. On defense, the fight is going to be between Hudson, Mayu, and Reinbacker, as rookies to fucking make the lineup out of training camp.
But we had a small sample size last year at the end of the year, and top three of those players, immediate impact, I would say it's Hudson, Mayu, and Reinbacker.
I agree.
It would probably be Hudson's to lose.
Because Hudson, he makes things happen. And Mayu, too, did not look out of place.
No.
Reinbacker, too, was decent, too. But,
if Mayu does not make the team out of camp, he's going to be the first defenseman called whenever there's an injury. Doesn't matter which side. Doesn't matter which side. Even if on the left side or on the right side, if there's an injury on defense,
he can play left side as well too, right?
We'll see. I mean, there's still talks about Harris moving from Harris. Obviously, Barron. I don't know. One of them might make it out of camp besides Hudson. Not Reinbacker, more Mayu.
I think the biggest question on defense right now, though, guys, what do the Canadiens offer restricted free agent Arber Xhekaj?
Oh, I don't know. The injury.
I would do a 4-year contract.
Okay.
$2.5 million.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair. Or I would have done more of a 2-year bridge.
You want to do a bridge deal with Xhekaj?
I mean, he's not the defenseman to me that's going to, not that character-wise, but his play style won't command a lot of money. I don't think.
No, it won't command a lot of money. But if you could get him for the least amount of money for the most amount of years,
he's very young.
I would be willing to sign him for 5 years at 3.5. I know that's a lot of money, but if you get him for 5 years, 6 years at 3.5, any day of the week.
Sam, how old is he?
He's 22, turning 23.
Because at 24, you can do, because you get usually your unrestricted is 27, 28, and if we
you have to play a certain amount of games too.
Yeah, but if he does make it, the 2-year deal will allow Montreal to then sign him 5-6 years and get him extra years before hitting free agency. Or I guess you can do it in the way where you sign him before he goes to 27, and then you try to resign him before. I don't know. I don't think he's the type of player that's going to be so skillful enough that he's going to command a lot. So to me, between 2 and maybe his max potential is 4 to 5 million. I don't think
that's a lot, though.
No, I'm not saying now. I'm saying his max potential when he gets older.
Right.
Maybe it might be 4 or 5 million type of defenseman. Maybe someone will overpay in free agency. I think I'd start with the bridge deal. We have other rookies. I'm not saying they'll kick him out of the lineup or anything, but we have other rookies coming up, and I want them to evaluate. Maybe some guys step up over him. You said it. We have Mayu, Hudson. You got eventually Reinbacker. You got a lot of players coming. I don't know if I want to tie so many defensemen to contract because I want the best 6 that play. Really.
Yeah, but I think he's part of that 6.
Yes, for now, absolutely. But I think there's competition for those bottom.
For sure. But if these playoffs have, and the past playoffs have indicated anything, it's that you need size and grit that he brings.
You want to know something? Actually, with regard to Xhekaj, call me crazy, but I think he's the type of player that could also receive an offer sheet. Maybe it's going to sound fucking nuts, but a team like Boston, Philly, these teams that really value, or even some of the Western teams, they're drooling at the mouth. How many times have we heard in the past few months Kent Hughes was approached for Arber Xhekaj? So, I mean, if a team has some money in the pocket, it's going to sound kind of crazy, but I think a lot of teams might look at Montreal and say, "Fuck it, I'd pay $5 million to have Arber Xhekaj. He's going to be a staple."
Where is Waddell working out?
Whatever we have to develop him, I would want to sign him as quickly as possible.
Where is Waddell working?
Columbus.
We got to watch that team.
Or fuck.
What he did with KK.
I think Columbus is picking a defenseman anyways in this draft. So
there you go.